Hey, welcome back to Pawpaw Storytime. Oh, hold on. Welcome back to Pawpaw Storytime.
Bienvenidos nuevamente a la hora del cuento de Pawpaw.
Which means...
Welcome back to Pawpaw's Storytime.
Right? Okay. Oh, and we got a special shout out to my son, Dylan.
Y un saludo especial para mi hijo, el señor Dylan.
Okay. And I'm going to get that set up for just a second. And welcome back to Pawpaw Storytime. If I'm not looking directly at the camera, it's because I'm looking off to the side, but we are forward facing this time, right? So we're going to see how that goes. We're going to see if it reverses everything or not. I'm hoping that it reads right to you guys. I got a mirror set up in the background since I don't have a forward facing camera. And it's in real time, so I don't have to watch it off the computer because that goes super slow. It lags. There's like a 3-second lag and I can't keep up paying attention to it. So we had Oliver's birthday party today, which was really cool. We got to see everybody and spend some time with them. And I know that some of the cousins weren't there or whatever. We got a lot of stuff going on in the next 2-3 weeks between graduations, different events, and out of town experience packages and stuff like that. So we'll get to see a lot of people. I guess we're just going to start in right here. I don't think that starting on Oliver's birthday, the next like 5 Sundays, there's books picked out. We'll be doing a dice drawing on June 8th for that story. We'll probably do it on June 1st for June 8th. And then 3 more. And then we got a whole block from July 6th to August 4th where we'll be doing random draws for the stories. Set that over here. And this says, in the United States, Cinco de Mayo is observed by people of Mexican descent. Probably observed by people of Mexican descent, but celebrated by lots of people. The holiday is a festive celebration of the heritage of Mexican Americans. In many cities, there are parades and events featuring Mexican culture and music, dancing, and food. Cinco de Mayo is Spanish for 5th of May. It's a yearly celebration held on May 5th to celebrate Mexico's victory over the Second French Empire at the Battle of Puebla in 1862, led by General Ignacio Zaragoza. I think I read that last year, and I don't know if I got it right then. And we're going to set that over here for the time being. And we're going to open with, I don't know if this is on here. We're going to open with, don't sweat the small stuff with your family. And we are on, let's scoot that back a little bit. Page 42, chapter 16. Allow white space in your calendar. Too much of anything, even good things, is just that, too much. Regardless of how social you are or how much you love spending time with others, there's something magical and peaceful about looking at your calendar and seeing white space, unplanned for time. White space is time for you to catch up or to do nothing at all. Creating blocks of time in your calendar where absolutely nothing is planned contributes to a feeling of peace, the feeling that you have enough time. If you wait for everything to get done before you allow time for yourself, you'll rarely ever find it. Instead, your calendar and schedule will miraculously fill up with your own commitments, as well as with the needs and requests of others. Your spouse or partner will have things for you to do. Your kids, if you have them, will have no trouble firing requests at you, as will the neighbors, your friends, and family. Then there are the social commitments. Some you love, others agreed to out of obligation. Many other requests, of course, come at you from work as well as strangers, such as telephone solicitors and salespeople. It seems that everyone wants to get a piece of your time. Everyone, that is, except for you. The only solution seems to be to schedule time for yourself with the same degree of respect and commitment that you would schedule an appointment with your doctor or best friend. You make an appointment, and short of an emergency, you keep it. Then the procedure itself is very simple. You look at your calendar and schedule, in ink, time for yourself. You need to cross out blocks of time where you don't allow anything to be formally scheduled. As I look at my own calendar, I'm noticing that I have time for myself scheduled this Friday between 1:30 and 4:30 p.m. There is nothing scheduled during that time, and short of an emergency, nothing will be. This means that when someone asks me to do something during that time block, a radio show wants an interview, somebody wants me to call, a client needs my help, or whatever, I just can't do it. I've already got plans, and those plans are with myself. Later this month, I have an entire day blocked. This too is sacred time, and I can almost guarantee that it won't be filled up. As you can imagine, this takes some getting used to. When I first started scheduling time for myself a few years back, I used to have the fear that as I was taking time for myself, I was missing out on other opportunities, and that I would be perceived as selfish. It was very difficult for me to learn to say that I didn't have time when there was that opening in my calendar. What I realized, however, was that I was worth it, and so are you. This white space time has become one of the most important scheduled activities on my calendar, and is something I have learned to protect and value. This doesn't mean my work is any less important to me, or that my time with my family isn't still the most important activity of all. Instead, it simply suggests that my white space time creates a needed degree of balance that nurtures my soul. Without it, life seems too hectic and overwhelming. I encourage you to start today. Take a look at your calendar and pick a regular time. Once a week, even once a month to begin with, even if it's just a few hours, but reserve some time for yourself. Then, as requests come your way, don't even think about putting them in that sacred time slot. Begin to value your time as much as or more than anything else. Don't worry, you won't be turning yourself into a selfish person. In fact, just the opposite is likely to occur. As you begin to feel as though your life is your own again, you'll find that you're far more available to the needs of others. When you finally have what you need, you'll discover it's easier to give back to others. I'm not the best at doing that, but when I do get it written on the calendar, it stays there for sure. And our story for today, we had 2 books come in. I can't remember if they came from the thrift store or if they came from donations, but they were from Dolly Parton's Imagination Library, right? 2 of them, I think. And this is one of them. They both have an English and Spanish text as you read through it. Obviously, I can't read Spanish. I'm going to read the English part. I've got all the tabs open. I know that it'll work for this story. I don't know if it'll work for the other one that we're going to do. We'll read it during Hispanic Heritage Month. I think it's in September. But I figured since it was Cinco de Mayo coming up, that it'd be a good time to do this one. And it's called Calm Down Time by Elizabeth Verdict. And that is...
Momento para calmarse.
Calm Down Time.
Momento para calmarse.
All right. Now we're going to read the first page. Okay, so it says, sometimes I'm sad.
Sometimes I'm sad. Algunas veces estoy triste. Algunas veces estoy triste.
Sometimes I'm sad. And then we'll get rid of that page and we'll read the next page. Sometimes I'm mad.
Sometimes I'm angry. Algunas veces estoy enojada.
Sometimes I'm mad.
Algunas veces estoy enojada.
Next page. Sometimes I start to scream and shout.
Algunas veces comienzo a gritar y a chillar.
Sometimes I scream, and shout.
Algunas veces comienzo a gritar y a chillar.
The next page, I want to get my feelings out.
Me quiero desahogar.
I want to get my feelings out.
Me quiero desahogar.
It's calm down time. I'm sure you guys can see that square.
Es el momento para calmarse. Es el momento para calmarse.
It's calm down time. And it says, I see you're upset. I'm here to help, so take a deep breath.
Me doy cuenta que estás enojada. Estoy aquí para ayudarte. Respira profundo.
I see you're upset. I'm here to help, so take a deep breath.
Me doy cuenta que estás enojada. Estoy aquí para ayudarte. Respira profundo.
I can breathe in and out while I count to 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm taking care of me.
Puedo respira con calma mientras cuento hasta 3. 1.2. 3. Me estoy ayudando a mí mismo.
This page says 1, 2, 3. I'm taking care of me. I'm taking care of me.
Me estoy ayudando a mí mismo.
My calm down place is a quiet space for me to take a break.
El lugar para calmarme es un sitio tranquilo para poder descansar.
My calm down place is a quiet space for me to take a break.
El lugar para calmarme es un sitio tranquilo para poder descansar.
I can cry to feel better. I might say, hug me please, or hold me please. That is...
Puedo llorar para sentirme mejor. Quizás diga, por favor, abrázame, o por favor, acaríciame.
I can cry to feel better. I might say, hug me please, or hold me please.
Puedo llorar para sentirme mejor. Quizás diga, por favor, abrázame, o por favor, acaríciame.
Or I can put my arms around myself to give my body a squeeze.
O puedo abrazarme a mí mismo para darle a mi cuerpo un apretón.
Or I can put my arms around myself to give my body a squeeze. You see both pages like that?
O puedo abrazarme a mí mismo para darle a mi cuerpo un apretón.
If I want to, I can rock back and forth or side to side and sing a quiet song.
Sí, quiero, también, puedo, balancearme, de atrás, hacia, delante, o de, lado, y cantar, una, suave, canción.
If I want to, I can rock back and forth or side to side and sing a quiet song.
Sí, quiero, también, puedo, balancearme, de atrás, hacia, delante, o de, lado, y cantar, una, suave, canción.
If I want to, I can talk. My words tell how I feel. My words help me calm down.
Y si quiero, puedo, hablar, mis palabras, dicen, como, me siento, mis palabras, ayudan, a calmarme.
If I want to, I can talk. My words tell how I feel. My words help me calm down.
Y si quiero, puedo, hablar, mis palabras, dicen, como, me siento, mis palabras, ayudan, a calmarme.
I breathe. 1, 2, 3. I'm calm as can be. I'm taking care of me. Phone call. Have to call him back. Where were we? I breathe. 1, 2, 3. I'm calm as can be. I'm taking care of me. And that is here.
Respiro. 1.2, 3. Estoy lo más calmado posible. Me estoy ayudando a mí mismo.
I breathe. 1, 2, 3. I'm calm as can be. I'm taking care of me.
Respiro. 1.2, 3. Estoy lo más calmado posible. Me estoy ayudando a mí mismo.
After a break, I feel like new. After a break, I feel like new.
Me siento como nueva después de descansar.
And so can you. I don't know why I gave them 2 separate tabs. And so can you.
Y tú también.
The end. I don't know how to do the end. Let me type that real quick.
El fin.
El fin, that's easy enough, right? Okay, that was pretty good. That was such a pretty good, I don't know if that's a way to do it. I think what I need to do is get a Spanish reading guest reader. Actually, a guest reader that could read both would be even better. Because I know that putting it into the translator, you lose a little bit in the enunciations and syllables and where you put, the way that you say it. I know it's probably different like that. It's still pretty cool, the book. And then the other one that we'll have, like I said, will be in, I'm going to try to get somebody that can read Spanish and do it either with me or for me as a guest reader. So we don't have to use a translator again, although it came in pretty good in a pinch, didn't it? Let me see. We're going to close out with The Little House Book of Wisdom by Laura Ingalls Wilder. This one says, this earthly life is a battle. If it isn't one thing to contend with, it's another. It always has been so, and it always will be. The sooner you make up your mind to that, the better off you are, and more thankful for your pleasures. From Little Town on the Prairie. Let me turn the page. This in here. I don't think I want to turn the camera around. I think I'm just gonna. I'll be back when the week is new, and I'll bring more ideas for you. And you'll have things you'll want to do, and I will too. I'll think of you when I'm not here, 'cause thinking of people makes them seem near. The friends who know you love you cheerfully, and I do too. Our card says, what is one thing you'd like to learn in the next year? Better time management, as project manager overseeing the projects of my company. And that would probably spill over into my personal life, so that along with what Dr. Richard Carlson was saying in that book, to free up a little bit of free time and still spread myself out. That's the one thing. Time management. And I'm going to put that in here. I think that's it, guys. I think next week is Siblings Weekend. We'll be gone, probably doing a live that I'll have to transfer after the fact, and I won't be doing it like this and just sharing it. I'll do the live, tag everybody, and then I'll do the share when I get home. It'll be a Mother's Day story. And that's it. I love you guys for being exactly who you're supposed to be, and you're the only one that gets to decide that. And remember that our minds, just like our books, work better when they're open. Love you guys. See you next time.